Good morning, YouTube. It's Aisha, your it girl. Before you see one magazine and one book. Today I would like to talk about the best company that I have worked for by far, so far in my life, and that would be Zappos. When I think of customer service, I think of definitely Zappos. I was very fortunate to work for this company. I do believe it was in 2007. I worked at the local outlet, and it was just really amazing experience working for this company. I always beat myself up, even to this day, why I left Zappos, because I just really loved their culture, the way they think, the way the people were. It was just really, a pleasure to go to work and be around like-minded people that wanted happiness. They were in pursuit of happiness. There you go. I have to say, when I worked for the company, I had another job, and this particular job I was at for comfortably 13 years, I do believe, when I left. This is another major company. I wanted to, after working there for a few months at Zappos, I decided that I wanted to leave that other company of 13 years and work full-time at Zappos. One of the things that I really admire about Tony Hsieh is, in my opinion, he gets it. And when I say it is a very large word. Customer service. He gets it. He gets people. He's ahead of the next trend. Very humbling man. When we would go to work every day, we would have a meal for us. So in other words, they would cater in from local businesses, which I did enjoy that they kept it local. So I just want to give you an example. So, for example, every day, we get, some people live paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people now, with the economy being in the state that it is, are living paycheck to paycheck. And for this man to provide a meal for his employees, make sure they're eating, make sure they're, on top of their game, really kind of hit home with me. Because if you think about it, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're having a hard time, putting gas in your car just to come to work, I think that's a problem. Or, you're so hungry, you're lethargic and you can't even do your job to the best of your abilities because you're hungry and you don't have any money. You're waiting like 1 day or 2 days just for your paycheck to come in. You're not going to be at your best if you're not eating. So for this man to provide a meal, and actually it wasn't just a meal. It was in our back room. I'll just let it out. It was almost like a convenience store. We had chips, we had snacks, we had water, if we were dehydrated in the back. It was just really amazing the way that they had it set up. I have this magazine that recently came out, I do believe in 2014, and this book I've had for years. And every time if I get down or out, or if I want some inspiration, I will open up the book and read certain parts or certain chapters or paragraphs that I have highlighted just to pick me up and keep me going on my journey. Zappos, I mean, what else could you say about it? It's just amazing company. I have actually worked for 2 companies that are on, I do believe, the list of 100 best companies to work for. Zappos trumps the other one by far. Just customer service. I think foundation, when it comes to your company, whether it's a small company, big size company, whatever, your foundation are your employees. And if your employees are happy, your customers will be happy. Just hands down. If you treat your employees well, they will treat your customers well. And that's what I mean when he gets it. If you were to call, I bet you, Zappos right now, and to order some shoes online, you have the people that work there, they have the freedom to say anything that they want and stay on the phone as long as they want with the customer. Many times when you work for a company, they have all these rules and regulations. They want you to stand here. They want you to do this. They want you to say that. Each consumer is very different. Everybody wants something different, but they all want what they want, and they want that customer service. So to have the freedom to basically say or do whatever you want, or handle the situation. You know, you're giving the power to handle the situation to the best of your knowledge, because who's on the ground floor? I always say with companies, you know, when they pass a new rule down, like for example on my job, they want you to stand, when I'm doing a certain job at my job, I have to stand in a certain area, and I just always found that amazing. You want me to stand right here in this particular spot because they think it's more efficient for me to stand in that particular spot. And I say to myself, well, wouldn't it be more efficient for me to walk around, interact with the customers, help the customers? Because if you have a designated spot that you want me to stand in, how can I help people? The flow of traffic of customers, it's all over the place. They're going left, they're going right, they're going backwards, they're going inside of me, they're going everywhere. So by me walking around, I can interact and have my presence on the floor, you know, seen by everybody. But they sometimes say, hey, we want you to stand right here in this spot, which I just always find ludicrous. When I work at jobs, I'm what you call maybe a free spirit, but I have excellent customer service. I really love to engage the customer. So for them to pass down little silly rules, they want you to stand here, or at this time I want you to do this, I want you to do that, it just really, it boggles my mind who's making up these rules. And until they're on the, what I say, the ground floor, it makes no sense to me. It's like these big wigs in these particular companies, they have all these rules and regulations, and they want you to do this, they want you to do that, but it seems like they don't have a clue, they don't get it. And once again, there's that word, it. It means they get it. They understand the customer is the one driving the business, and the employees are driving the business also. So keep your employees happy. And I really do. If you like interview Zappos employees, they're always so cheerful. They always got something, you know, amazing to say, especially about the company and other people. And they got their hands in everything, and they're just real amazing people. I keep using that word amazing, but I mean, even now in 2015, I think about that particular company and how it touched me. It's just really a great company to work for, and they got the customer service. And I think about moving forward into the 21st century with all these big businesses, who's going to do well and who is not going to do well. Well, I think if you have excellent customer service and the customer remembers, hey, you know, I have this $20 to spend. Am I going to spend it here where, you know, I walk through the door, or I get on the phone, and so I met with somebody that is happy to be there, they're willing to help me? Or do I spend the $20 at the particular business where I walked in, nobody gave me eye contact, nobody even acknowledged me, they just wanted my money, and I didn't even get any customer service? Okay. This is Aisha, your it girl. That ran kind of long, but I just wanted to put this video out here on the best company that I have ever worked for. This is Aisha, your it girl, giving you great customer service from Las Vegas to all over the world.